welcome back to my channel. I am in my reading corner surrounded by Ted Lasso pops. I do love the show, but these are not mine. These are my husband's. It's fine. They're just always going to be hanging out there watching or reading what I'm reading. Today, I have been, I'm a fantasy girly through and through. Like, I'm most happiest in a 10 book fantasy series. However, I do like to mix things up. I really like lit fic, and I've been really getting into romance, mostly through the Emily Henry books. I've now read 3 Emily Henry books. I started with Funny Story last year, which I gave 3 stars because it was my first Emily Henry book, and I feel like it was just very overhyped for me. I liked it, but I didn't love it. Then I read Book Lovers, which I gave 4 stars. I liked that one better than Funny Story. And then I just finished Happy Place, which I gave 5 stars. Ooh, I can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about Happy Place. It was so good. So I'm riding my romance high. I also read Out on a Limb by Helena Bonham Young, and 5 stars. Like, when a romance book hits, it hits. So we're going to be reading nothing but romance books for this week. Sorry to the literal 20 fantasy books I have unread on my shelf. I'll get to you eventually. We're going to be reading some romance books for this entire week. I'm really excited. I have People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry on my Kobo. I also have Beach Read. I have Deep End by Hazelwood, and I have Summer Fridays. I'm forgetting the author's name because I don't have it in front of me. So I've got 4 books. Can I read 4 books in a week? Yes. Should I? I don't know. I started We Meet on Vacation a couple of days ago, so I'm already on page 68 on my Kobo. Let's just read some romance books together, and I'll let you know what I think of them. Almost halfway through People Meet on Vacation. It is reading so fast. That's kind of what I love about Emily Henry books. Like, they're easy and like quick paced. And also I feel like reading on my Kobo does make me read a lot faster than physical books. I don't know what it is, because I've read 200 pages on here today, and it's only 8 o'clock. Like, I still have time to keep reading, which I'm gonna do, but I'm having so much fun. This is so cute. I am worried it's gonna be another 5 stars. Not worried, but like, it has the potential to be another 5 stars. We'll see how the rest of this goes, but I'm having such a good time. This is so cute. And not to give spoilers, but it obviously is a romance book, and so I'm waiting for our 2 main characters to like finally get together, and like the tension is so good that when it happens, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. So I'm really excited. I'm having a wonderful time, and I'm hopeful that I can read a little bit more tonight and then hopefully finish this book tomorrow, not so that I can move on, but so that I have time to read more romance books this week. But yeah, I'm having such a good time. It's so fun. I love it so much already. I don't know. I might have to revisit Funny Story, because this is the 4th book I've read from her, and the last 3 have all just been like bangers. So I'm worried that I just didn't understand Funny Story at the time to have only given it 3 stars. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to keep reading, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. I'm starting the epilogue of People We Meet on Vacation. I'm not ready for it to be over. I'm actually not ready for it to be over. I'm having such a good time. I literally read so much yesterday. And I know that like Kobo pages are arguably like shorter. Like, this isn't like a standard paperback or hardcover size. So like the pages vary, but I read like 300 pages yesterday of this. I was just flying. So I have like 20 pages left. Some of that I'm sure is like acknowledgements and all of that, because, well, there's only 6 pages in the epilogue. So a lot of pages of nothing, I guess. But anyway, I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end, but we're going to end it together, and then we're going to pick our next romance book. Okay, I feel like I was not familiar with Emily Henry's Game, okay? No, that's not true. No, that is true. I did start from the bottom. The most recent, I started with Funny Story, which again was 3 stars, and now I'm like, I think I really need to revisit that because, like, I think it maybe just wasn't for me. But what if it is? What if I just wasn't paying attention at the time to the beauty that was unfolding before me? But anyway, I think People We Meet on Vacation is going to be 5 stars. And like I said, I just read Happy Place like 2 weeks ago. That was also 5 stars. So I think if we have time this week, I'm going to also read Beach Read. That would be good. But I want to put like a different book in between, like a different author in between. So that I don't go like straight into it. But yeah, 5 stars. That was so cute. The payoff was, you know what? The payoff wasn't how I was expecting. I expected more of a grand, but it was like a little trickle. And you know what? I think I'm fine with that. It was like, let's tease me a little bit more, and then we'll give you what you want. And you know what, Emily Henry, you did. You gave me what I wanted, and I appreciate that. So let's go pick our next romance book. I already think I know what it's gonna be. Ignore my messy house. Why are you looking? You don't see that. I'm covering all of it. No garbage for you. Okay. My TBR cart. I'm pretty positive I knew what I was going to grab. Deep End by Allie Hazelwood with the beautiful sprayed edges. And I don't know if you can see, but the raindrops, not the raindrops, the water drops. You know what I mean. They're like glossy. So fun. So cute. How many pages? 400. Wow, that was close. 430 pages? We can make it work if I do nothing but read for the next 5 days. We'll see. We're going to get started right away, though, because I'm excited. I got almost halfway through Deep End yesterday. Again, romance just reads so quick for me. Like, takes no time at all. So I'm about 200 pages in of 430, 40, 50. We're going to say 450. So almost halfway. We're going to keep reading. I don't think I'm going to finish it today, but I'll probably finish it tomorrow and be able to start a new book tomorrow. So let's get into it. I definitely read more than I planned to yesterday, and so I only have about 30 pages left in Deep End. So I'm excited to see how this ends. Although following the romance formula, I have a feeling I know how it'll end. just finished Deep End. This was heftier than any other Ali Hazelwood book I've read. Now, this is only my third Ali Hazelwood book. I know. I think I'm gonna give it 3 stars. Like, it wasn't my favorite, but like, I can appreciate it for what it is. And what it was hot. So I think I can appreciate. I have some issues with maybe how things went in the end. But I feel like that's such a stupid thing to say, because I'm not crafting this book, you know? Like, this went exactly how Ali Hazelwood planned and how she saw it. So it just always feels like such a weird assessment to be like, I would have done that differently. Like, of course I would have. Every writer would have taken the story and done it differently. That's just how writing works. So feels like an unfair assessment. Like, I don't even think it was a miscommunication trope. It was just like, talk. But again, if they had just talked, it would have been a much shorter book, and, you know, then we wouldn't, maybe not even have the book. So all in all, I really liked it. It's not necessarily like my favorite thing, but it's Ali Hazelwood, so I'm going to give it a shot. And I did like it for what it was, and it was good. It was good. I think a lot of people have problems with this. Not problems, but a lot of people didn't like this book, and I don't fully understand. I guess it depends on how it's being marketed. Like, it is a spicy book, and I've seen the conversation of like, if you don't read a lot of spicy books, then this is spicy, but if you read a lot of spice, then this is not spicy. So it just depends on who is reading this and how they view it. Like, for me, this was pretty spicy. I don't tend to read a lot of spicy books. I read books with spice. I think there's a bit of a difference there. I don't necessarily seek out books for the point of being spicy, but I did know what I was getting into with this one. So that's what I'll say. I think it depends on like what you're used to. That's where you're probably going to fall on the debate, but this is going to be gorgeous on my bookshelf. I'm so excited, and we get to start another book. Another romance book. I still have like 3 days, so like if I'm really crazy, I can do 2 more, but if I'm tame, I can do 1 more. So let's go see. Okay, I decided on Summer Fridays by Suzanne Rindell. I've never heard of her or this book until Dylan Ward, I think his name is, on Instagram. He talks about this book all the time, and so I was like, all right, man, I trust your opinion. I'm gonna pick it up, I'm gonna read it. This is about the summer of 1999, about this woman and this guy who their partners work together, and they think that they're having an affair, so they meet up to kind of talk about it and figure out what to do, and they're probably gonna fall in love. So let's I'm so excited. It's like 1999 summer in New York. I feel like the vibes are gonna be immaculate. The only other like romance book I have on my shelf is Beach Read by Emily Henry, and that will be like the last Emily Henry book that I have to read. But because I did start this vlog with people we meet on vacation, I wanted to put a little bit of space between, because, you know, Emily Henry, summer, romance, it can all kind of like blur together in my mind a little bit. But if I have time, I will get to Beach Read. But for now, I'm going to read Summer Fridays. This is such a gorgeous cover, isn't it? Like a little bit of watercolor. This, if I could pull off this aesthetic, I would. But anyway, let's get to reading. I am flying through this book way faster than I anticipated. I'm 140 pages in. It's reading so well, and it's just a good time. Like, it truly is a 90s New York rom-com. I'm really enjoying this. So who knows? Hopefully I'll get farther than I anticipated today, and I'll have time for Beach Read this week. I woke up feeling like absolute crap this morning, so currently I have no plans to leave my bed, which does mean I can hopefully finish this today. I got pretty far. Yesterday I read 282 pages, so there's like 420 pages of this, so a little over like 140 pages left. I can probably easily do that. I'm excited because I'm really liking the story so far. Having a good time with the book, not physically or mentally today, but I digress. We're gonna read and hope that does something to my mood. So I did spend all day reading, and I finished Summer Fridays. Y'all, this is a top tier romance book. I'm actually obsessed with it, and I can't tell you too much without spoiling it, because it went, man, it played with my heart a couple times. I was like, where's this going? Where's this going? Oh, okay. Wait, what? Sawyer is our main female character, and she is engaged to Charles, but Charles has been working a lot at the office. A lot of late nights, a lot of trips, a lot of weekends. They never see each other, and she has a feeling, or she doesn't like his female coworker that he's spending a lot of time with, named Kendra. And Kendra's boyfriend actually reaches out to Sawyer and is like, I think our partners are having an affair. So Sawyer and Nick meet up to kind of talk about this, figure out what's going on. And then a love story ensues, as it does. This was so captivating. It was so beautifully written. It absolutely had my heart. I just want to like go back to the start and start over. Like, it was so cute. Like, New York, summer, 1999. Perfect backdrop for like a fun little rom-com. And then, oh no, heart-wrenching feelings. I don't know. I loved this a lot. It's so underrated. I never see anybody talk about this. So good. And so now we're gonna start beach read, and this is like just like 350 pages, so it's a bit shorter than the last book. And again, Emily Henry books, I think like the last couple ones have only ever taken me like 2 days to finish them, so I think I have time to squeeze this in yet this week. And then it'll have just been like a fully fledged romance week, which was so fun and light and fluffy and good. Just really good for my soul. I feel like I needed this. So I don't know if I'm going to start. I might start a little bit of this tonight, but tomorrow will be our like get into it. This is also my last Emily Henry book that I need to read before the new one comes out, but then I'm all caught up on all of her books. So that's exciting. I ended up reading the first 50 pages of Beach Read last night, so I'm excited to dig into it. Already, just off the bat, I feel like Emily Henry books just, I don't know, I just really love them. I love her writing. It's just, it doesn't really take a whole lot to get into the story. Like, I know obviously different genres demand different things. Like in fantasy, there's a whole lot of setup, or like in more complicated novels, there's more setup, but I don't know. It's just, it doesn't take her any time to establish this is who the character is. This is what they're doing. This is what's going on. And here's our love interest. It's so fun. I love it a lot. And I'm so excited to keep reading because I'm really enjoying it so far. And I know that I'm going to enjoy it even more because it's Emily Henry. Also, it's so funny that I think this is her first book, I want to say. And it's the last of hers that I'm reading. So worked my way back, baby. But here we go. Also, I need you to look at my outfit. Tomato sweater and my plaid little red pants. I saw this like exact outfit on Pinterest and I was somehow able to recreate it, which makes me happy. So much for watching my romance reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope I gave you some book ideas or just gave you the inspiration to sit down and read some romance, because who doesn't love a good romance book? But anyway, thank you again for watching and I will see you guys next time. Bye.